Hey everybody, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. As always, I'm the host with the most from coast to coast, the Dude 250. Hanging out with a couple of my friends, as per usual. We got the Taylor Sager, known online in the digital landscape as Aliens Exist.
Hey guys.
And joining us all the way from the glorious UK is my man Danny Peel, known online as Brutal Nature.
That's me.
The one and only. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
Legendary.
The legendary Brutal Nature.
Yes. It's a new one for this week.
That's it. That's the new one for this week. The legendary Brutal Nature.
Oh wow.
Happy
Beautiful
with
thing. Yeah, man. We should have a pretty good show today, I think. We got some juicy topics for you and your ear holes. And I think we'll just kick it off right away, starting with the first topic, which is mine!
Whoa.
Right?
Do it.
No, that sounds
Crazy.
good.
Yeah, man. So today, for my first topic, we're going to be talking about a game that we've all spent a little bit of time with as of late. Rainbow Six Siege.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. The big
that's
fuck
great.
yeah. I'm having a lot of good fun with
Awesome.
that one.
Awesome game.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
Absolutely.
it's really,
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Why don't we just start out with, Danny, what do you like about it?
Okay, so, I mean, let's put it out there for anyone who hasn't played it. The first couple of hours, you're going to suck, and you're going to have no idea what you're doing in that game.
Yeah.
We agree on that?
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
But once you get past that, there's nothing else like it. The most similar thing, it's like, I'd call it you get the gunplay that is as satisfying as Call of Duty or Battlefield, but the tactical gameplay that you get as well is like the next level Counter-Strike. It's like even just so far beyond that. Just so tactical, so strategic. The co-op aspect of it, like if you have a good team together, that's so involved and cool, but at the same time, like, matches don't go on too long, so you know, to get drained by that. So yeah, I just think all parts of it are really great, and even, like, we'll get onto this later, but the way they're handling the DLC and stuff is awesome as well. But, that's I love it. It's awesome. It's a great game.
Yeah, dude, they're doing really, really good things with it. I like how slow and methodical it is. That is the most direct comparison I would have made is Counter-Strike, 110%. I've been a long-time Counter-Strike player. Not saying I'm the best or the greatest or anything like that. I'm no MLG pro, but I have fun with that game. And I've been playing a lot of shooters like Call of Duty and Battlefield and Battlefront and all of that it's nice to play a game where, not that bullets don't matter in the other game, they're a core feature, obviously.
Sure.
But I feel like bullets matter a bit more in this because it doesn't really matter what gun you have. You can lay somebody out flat with one shot to their head.
Totally.
Like in an instant through a wall, and you had no idea where the fuck it was coming from.
Yeah, that's life.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
It's life.
that's life.
That's just life.
That's life.
But
man.
like, there's a few games that give you the same kind of feeling. Like when I'm set up in a room as Tachanka on my stationary machine gun, and I see one dude, and I hammer him because I saw his leg creep out through the doorway. I hammered him, and then I just flail a trail of bullets along the wall, and I take out two other dudes at the knees, and it's like, no games really give me that feeling. It's great, man.
Power.
And it's crazy because you'll play a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield, and you'll be like, dude, that was a great round. I got like 67 kills, or whatever. But in this, it's like, damn, man, after 5 rounds, I got 8 kills. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Right? It makes every kill matter that much more.
Yeah.
Especially like after you die, you have to wait for the round to end. I love that.
Yeah. There's only 5. You can only get 5 kills per round. That's the max I think you can get, right? Unless you're killing your own teammates. So.
Minuses.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I like how constant the patches and fixes seems to be. Like, there was some glaring issues to begin with, and they added since launch a few different things that are really cool. Like being, I think there was an issue at first where people were finding a way to get out of, like, when you're in the setup phase at the beginning of a round, you're only allowed you're not allowed out of the house as like the terrorist or out of a certain zone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. but there were people that were breaking it or whatever and finding the ways to get outside and then sniping the counter terrorists as they would come up to the house and shit like that. Now, like, if you walk outside of the house, it tells you that the enemies are definitely outside, so be ready or whatever, and it gives away their position after a few seconds or something like that. Keeps it fair and balanced, and they're just doing some pretty cool stuff with it. As well as, obviously, let's jump into the DLC stuff, because that, to me, is probably the most impressive things thus far, and I hope some people, or at least other developers, take note on how they're handling DLC.
Get Canadians in there, and I will buy it.
Yeah. So essentially what they're saying is they're calling it a no paywall philosophy, which I guess they probably borrowed from a lot of free-to-play games that are doing the same thing. Rocket League kind of does the same thing. You know, it's so they don't segment or fracture their player base, essentially, right? So what they're doing is the maps are all free for everybody. Everybody can download.
Really?
Yeah. All the maps are free. The operators can be unlocked with real money.
Right.
$5 per operator.
Right.
You can also unlock the operators with renown points, which is the currency you earn in-game from playing.
Like experience points.
Right. They say it's going to cost $25,000 for one operator.
Right.
Now,
for one?
For one.
Oh, okay.
And what Ubisoft says is that 25,000 points equates to roughly 25 hours of gameplay.
Wow, really?
So if you don't want to pay the $5 to get the operator, you put 25 hours in, you get one. Which seems a little steep.
But do you think that's an accurate amount of hours? Do you think it would take you 25 hours to get 25,000? You don't think so?
Well, they're saying it's a rough estimate, right?
No, I know. But like, do you think that that's over what you would actually do to get the 25,000?
No, but I bet you it would probably take me anywhere 10 to 15.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of
I think that's more of a fair assessment.
That sounds more right for...
Right? Yeah.
But I think if you're...
You get 1,000 and say 3... I think you get roughly about 280 per match.
Yeah, 200 and something per match.
It's around... It's just under... I've never gotten over 300.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gotten over 300.
Per match. And a match takes, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe? 10 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Either way, it's going to take a decent amount of time to unlock one operator. But I think that's fine because...
But you have to do 3.
Yeah, it's like a round is 5 minutes.
Oh, right. My apologies.
And then a whole match would be about 15 plus load times.
Of course.
Yeah.
Depending, because it can be up to 5, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
Because
Let me put my
you
phone
can go
on
3 to 2.
Alina Fisher, she has posted on Twitter. Thank you, Alina Fisher.
You made it in the app.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool what they're doing. There we go. Phone's on silent.
Cool.
So is mine.
So they're saying over the course of a year, they have plans for future DLC past the year, apparently. But they're only talking about this year. This year, they're going to release 4 new maps, which, again, will all be free for everybody that's playing.
That's cool.
8 new operators.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And game modes and cosmetics as well.
Oh, really?
And game modes and cosmetics will work the same. Game
I
modes, I believe, will be free for everybody. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, and then you can buy the cosmetic stuff for like $1 or something?
I don't know. Danny has a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it's speculation, sort of thinking about it. So we're getting the Canadians next. We already have the British, the Russians, the Germans, the French, and the Americans. I was wondering what do you think they'll do next? The first thing that came to my mind
Japanese?
was the Chinese. That came to my mind.
Chinese,
maybe like Iranians, or whatever. Like they have that kind of whatever they have. They have some force. I can't remember the name of, don't they?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Israeli Special Forces.
The Israeli Special Forces is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
They're crazy, man. They're tough motherfuckers.
Yeah. But I think because this game is more about like FBI sort of teams, right? And the Israeli Special Forces would be like a military
counter-terrorist units and stuff like that.
I see. Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
it's
that makes
all
sense,
military based. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll see the Chinese.
I would not be surprised if we see the Chinese and I don't know. Chinese. I was thinking Japanese, but it's Chinese, same thing. not the same thing. That's very racist.
I could see them doing both.
Yeah, I'm hoping for both now.
I would love to see both.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
So what we had some info leak the other day, which seems pretty legit. They're calling the first DLC pack Operation Black Ice.
Black Ice.
Which are the two Canadians.
Black and Ice?
Frost and Buck. Frost is the defense operative who has an ability called Welcome Mat, which is essentially throwing out bear traps. They look like bear traps. They're just
bear trap.
They're going to be awesome, though.
Fuck yeah, man. That's awesome.
Have they described kind of like their mechanics? Are they going to actually trap people?
No, they haven't said a thing. They're just screenshots of them that have been leaked, and it shows their abilities and stuff like that. Okay. If it is a Photoshop job, god damn, they did a good job. But the attacker is Buck. Buck will have what is referred to as a skeleton key, and it is basically just an underbarrel shotgun attaches onto his
machine gun.
Machine gun, so he gets the best of both worlds there, which is pretty cool. Even though I seem to just suck with shotguns in that game for whatever reason, I'm just better off with either a pistol or an assault rifle.
Yeah, I've seemed to be having a lot more good fortune with an assault rifle, but I like the shotgun to get through fucking like walls and windows and shit.
Totally, it's all about your playstyle. To be honest with you, like I like to peek around doors and stuff like that. With a shotgun, you kind of got to be the guy and wait for them to come through the door.
To come to you.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked what they're doing. It's hard. Rocket League does the same thing, where they don't fragment their audience. Maps are free, and then the other thing is the only thing that is going to be blocked by a paywall. So the only way to get it is with real money. Is a few select skins, so purely cosmetic based.
That's fine.
Nothing that is game. That is perfectly fine.
No, that's great.
And I think it's really important for them not to fracture or fragment their player base.
Yeah, I think
when they're really trying to push hard for this to be what's the word? Esports.
Esports,
yeah. They want this to be an esports, and their biggest competitor right now in that space is Counter-Strike.
Right.
Counter-Strike is huge all over esports, so not fragmenting the early adopters and the player base that they have now is going to be huge for them to take over an esports role and be prevalent and make this a long-lasting thing.
Sure.
The fact that they're already talking about further down the road past a year for DLC means that they have long-term plans for this game, which I like, because I could see this being my go-to shooter for the whole fucking year based off of what's been released.
Absolutely.
Or what's been announced to come out in 2016. I could see me playing this for a long time.
Yeah, I could just have that and Battlefront, and that's like that covers my online.
Yeah, like
Star Wars.
When I'm hungover as balls or whatever, I'll flick on Star Wars because who really cares? It's super casual, easy, it's fun. Pew 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 pew. I'm in a TIE fighter, yay! And then when I'm feeling like getting down and dirty with my homies and really trying to get tactical and be a bit more methodical and slow it down a little bit compared to Call of Duty and shit like that. Rainbow Six is where I'm going to find that sweet spot, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really, really good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I got really into it, I guess, in the last couple days, or more so than before, and I'm really, really enjoying it.
Yeah, I think I'm finally level 14 and 15 and stuff, and also like they're clearly taking it seriously. I put quite a few hours into that game so far, and I still haven't reached level 20. And level 20 is when you can start playing ranked games.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I haven't even done a ranked game yet, right?
Damn.
Because they want people who are dedicated and actually going to stick with the game, who have figured out all of the aspects of the game before they jump in with the more experienced veterans, if you will.
But you know,
in a ranked game,
like early on in the beta, back in those days, I think maybe even did they have an alpha? Can you remember if they had an alpha for that game?
I don't think they did.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
if they did, it was probably closed.
Yeah, right. Okay. So I mean, but they had a beta, and it was a pretty successful one in the way that a lot of Jack Frags, Level Cap, Matimio, all these YouTube guys, like the big YouTube gamer guys, they all played it, and they all basically put in these suggestions about how to make it better, and it seemed like the developers really took it all on board and changed a lot of stuff to really improve the game. And I think that's think that helped a lot, man. It came out, and it's just been like a couple of little things need to be tweaked and changed, but you always have that. But the fundamentals of the game seem to be really, really sound. I don't think they need to change a whole hell of a lot in that regard.
Not anymore, yeah.
So that was cool. I thought that was really cool that they listened so well and fixed things, because the game's great.
Yeah. I mean, there's other examples that aren't coming to my head right now, but they've made solid changes since I've started playing already that I've noticed.
Yeah.
Being able to vote kick team players, that's a new one. Over the past month or so has been thrown in there, and that's huge, man, huge. You know, because I've been on teams with assholes. I accidentally blew up a hostage once, and then every round after that, it was an accident, and I learned, and I wasn't going to do it again, and I didn't fucking do it on purpose. I was figuring the game out, man.
Yeah. But it was malicious. He meant to do it.
It was 100, yeah, sure. But then after that, the same guy kept killing me at the start of every round after that, and I was like, really, dude?
He's saving his team.
Nah, it's a dick move. How do you expect me to get better? Maybe if I continuously do, he's saving. This is for the hostage. No, fuck that shit.
That guy doesn't fuck around.
No kidding. But like, yeah, and I'm sure if I had like thrown in a vote kick, everybody else on the team might have kicked that guy because he's been a dick.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like I intentionally killed him. Yeah, I see people kill the hostages, or even team killed me once or twice or whatever, right? It's happened. But I don't kill them every round after that. I'm like, okay, do it once, you'll get one is fine.
Yeah.
You do it again, I'm gonna vote fucking kick you, you piece of shit. Right? Also, when you get to that ranked match finally, when you hit level 20, if you quit, just like in Rocket League or any other good, serious ranked match, if you quit, there's a penalty for it. They won't let you join another ranked game for a certain amount of time. Yeah. I don't know how long it is because I haven't hit level fucking 20. But yeah, they suspend you from ranked play for a certain amount of time, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's a great game.
Yeah, they really seem to be doing good at curbing that whole early quitting sort of thing. That was pretty prevalent back when, like, I guess mostly just like the first Call of Duty and CS. But
it's you got to give the game time. Danny's right too. Like for the first few hours, you really are gonna get your ass kicked, and it's gonna be a little discouraging.
Yeah, it is.
But once you start figuring out little things here and there, where to put your support walls up and what corners to do, you start following people and seeing where they're hiding and stuff like that. You start to pick up on shit. And
I think what kept me with it was just the gunplay was so satisfying. Like you get that little kick when you take someone down. It feels so lethal and so good, and that's what keeps you coming back.
It looks good too.
It does look really good.
That blood spray.
Sprays just.
Oh yeah, it's like one good Kill Bill shot out of the side of their neck. Just
man, yeah,
it's fucking great.
It's ridiculous. You go into a room with 4 dead bodies and it looks like a massacre just happened.
Like 4 people just died because people have a lot of blood in them. It's
fucking gross,
right? It's great.
We should talk about actually the situations as well, because I still think about that Cold Zero one, and I wouldn't mind making a video of trying to do that really perfectly because that's such a cool one, but.
I'm pretty sure the situations are all they're in terrorist hunts as well. So me and you could do that online.
Ooh, should do that
should
one.
Be very similar. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We should do some of those terrorist hunts.
Yeah, we could do that one because that was so cool.
More videos coming to you soon.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, I like the terrorist hunts.
Yeah, they're cool. What was interesting about them was I didn't realize that, because when I got the game, the first thing I did was I thought, okay, I'll do these situations. I didn't realize that actually the stuff against the AI is 30 frames per second, and then the online multiplayer itself is 60. So I was playing it and I was thinking, man, I thought this was 60. This feels a little bit less than that. But funnily enough, I'm perfectly used to both now, and they both feel great. So they're nailed on at 60 and 30. So it's fine. I
never noticed it, but at the same time, I mean, I was probably smoking a little weed or whatever. And
What?
Do you know why they did the change between the two? Like why it's only 30 for AI?
I figured just AI is more intensive for some shit, man. That must be right. It's got to like.
Yeah, I guess so. That's the only thing I can think of. But I would figure that like connecting 10 people to a game would be more intensive than one person.
That's an internet kind
because
of thing, isn't it? Like a network kind of thing rather than a actual game.
Well, I don't know. None of us are really tech specialists, but out of speculation, I think it probably has something to do with the amount of AI that they have to load in, all the scripting that has to go into it as well, all the paths that those things have to follow.
And if you put them on realistic, they probably have quite a bit of thinking power or whatever.
I don't know. They did it.
We'll try that one day when we're really good at it, and we'll see how we get on.
Yeah. Absolutely. You got it. Yeah, Rainbow Six, DUDEPOOL approved.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's
Get in the siege.
Get in the siege. Have fun with it. Let
under
it
siege.
Crawl up inside of you. Get all under siege. That's who I think they should add into the game.
No.
Steven Seagal.
No.
Next operative.
No. Can't stand that fucking.
He's a real police officer, isn't he?
He is a real police officer. So you can TV.
So he's like Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Get that man a fucking Segway. Anyway, speaking of segues, I think we'll segue in onto that next topic there. That was a good one.
Beautiful.
Good idea.
Right? Yeah. Well, that was fun. I think our second topic...